Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Do you like my shirt? I found it at a thrift store. I'm just not over how it ended. It still hurts my heart. Anyways, okay, so if you click this video, I'm sure you're wondering how you too can live abroad for free. So the answer to that is I was an au pair. And if you already know what an au pair is and you don't want to do it, please just hear me out. Okay, and if you don't know what it is, I will tell you. An au pair, according to Google, is a young foreign person, typically a woman, who helps with housework or childcare in exchange for room and board. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. In exchange for like 3 or 4 hours of work a day, not including weekends, they offered me my own chambre de bonne, which is kind of like a little studio, and back in the day it was used for like a maid's quarters type situation. It was really small, but for one person it was all I needed. Like, I'm not expecting a full-on house or apartment. I found out about being an au pair because I really wanted to live abroad, and I'm kind of a Francophile. I would be looking for plane tickets, I would be researching like how I can move to France. I was just Googling everything. Like, I really wanted to just experience the French culture. So after I found out about what an au pair is, as you do, you go on Google and you search how to be an au pair. One of the first sites I stumbled upon was aupairworld.com, and I also saw other sites that were like agencies or other au pair like free sites you can sign up for and find host families, but I really liked Au Pair World because there were so many options. That's pretty much how it happened. I just kind of started messaging families and looking at families' profiles and comparing what each family was offering, and then when I found out that you can live in a chambre de bonne, I immediately only looked for people or families that were offering chambre de bonnes because, let's see, I was 23, about to turn 24. That's kind of like going back to living with a family and living with parents, which I really did not want to do. So I worked 3 hours a week, and it was from 4 to 7, and then sometimes they would ask me if I can babysit until later, and they would pay me extra for that. But that's not something all families do. There's a lot of au pairs that get asked to babysit and they don't get paid extra for it, so it's really important that if you're going to be an au pair, you make it a point to your family that if you're going to be working extra hours, you need to tell them that you want to get paid for those extra hours. So yeah, 3 hours mostly, which was not bad. You're living in Paris and you only have work from 4:30 to 7:30. That gives you like the entire day to do whatever you want. Like, for example, I went to cafes, I tried a lot of restaurants, I went to museums, I went shopping, I went to the monuments, the Eiffel Tower. It's just such a good way to explore a city. You're probably gonna do way more than if you were to just vacation there. So that was awesome. Some families were offering like 85 euros a week, and other families were offering 100 euros a week. So obviously I wanted to go with the higher paying families. I had loans to pay. I had 2 loans that I was paying, and also I was paying my credit card. People are so concerned about the pay, but just don't freaking eat out at restaurants like every day. And just go out and buy yourself some chicken, some veggies, and like cook at home. I promise you'll be fine. I even went shopping. Most of the clothes that I own now are the clothes that I bought in Paris. Just don't blow your money. Oh, the museums are free if you're under 27 and if you have your visa. How I made friends. So, how did I make friends? I joined a Facebook group of au pairs in Paris for the year of 2018 to 2019. And from there, we made a WhatsApp. Every day in the beginning, people would be asking if you want to hang out, if anyone's free to go to a picnic, meetups. So if you're looking to be an au pair, I would recommend joining a Facebook group, and then if you're in a Facebook group, you guys can coordinate amongst yourselves some other way of communicating that's like easier and faster. WhatsApp was good for us. There's always going to be someone that wants to do the same thing as you or join you on your museum trip or cafe trip. Highly recommend. I think in Paris, I'm not sure about the rest of France and especially the rest of Europe, but in Paris, we had 2 weeks of vacation every 6 weeks, I think it was. So a lot of the au pairs, they saved up their money and they traveled to other countries or other cities, and I did not save up my money, but I was able to go to a few places. For example, I went to Barcelona, Bruges, and Brussels in Belgium. Yeah, I mean, you can't complain. The vacation time is way better than in the US. And last but not least, school. In order to be an au pair, you have to register in French classes. You have to freaking take French classes in France. How many people can say that they've done that? To register in classes, I think it's around 100 euros, so just a little bit over $100. And if you want to be an au pair again, you have to take the full year of French classes, because I think that's a requirement to au pair again. Yeah, let's see if there's anything I missed. I don't understand why more people in the US don't do this, because it's such a great opportunity for you to grow as a person and experience a different culture. I don't know anyone who was an au pair besides the people that I met there. I forgot to mention, if you don't want to be an au pair, there's also this, wait, what's this website? I found this website and it's called, I think, Inter-Exchange. I'm not sure about the availability in like Paris or like big cities, but for sure the rural parts of like every country, people are asking for help with their business or their gardening. And there's so many people all over the world that are asking for other people's help in exchange for room and board. The down part of this is I don't think they're paying you. It's literally just work in exchange for free room and board and food. So they're not paying you, but you are getting everything you need to live, essentially. The other thing is, if you want to teach English abroad, if you're a native English speaker or if you're from an English speaking country, then you have the opportunity to teach English abroad. But that I think is a little bit more limited. I have a friend that did that, but she was in South Korea and she also worked with kids. I do know other people I went to school with, what do they do? They're English teachers in Hong Kong. So that's cool, good for them. So yeah, if you don't want to be an au pair, there are other options for you. You just have to look. Yeah, just do your research, ask yourself, what are you willing to compromise on? If you really want to live abroad, then yeah. I'll leave some links below, so hopefully that'll help you guys out. Well, I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more videos, subscribe to my channel. Bye!